This is Happy Vacuum. Happy Vacuum has been part of our family for many, many years. Happy Vacuum is about to get replaced. But I just got done using Mr. Happy Vacuum, so he is very happy at the moment because he does not know what's about to happen. Happy Vacuum is now very concerned. He just isn't holding up to his standard. He's got lots of missing pieces and lots of broken parts. As you see, the hose here doesn't hold up anymore. Little tube mounts over here are broken. And let's face it, your beater bar is no longer beating. Mr. Happy Vacuum is now Angry Vacuum. Alright. Sorry about the intermission here, but I gotta make some bacon. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. I love bacon. Bacon. Mr. Angry Vacuum wants to know what's in this box. I think he has an idea. Mr. Happy Vacuum is now feeling rejected. Alright, so let me tell you guys a little bit about what's going on. So, for years now, we've been using our little vacuum over here, little Hoover, who is angry right now. But it's been wearing out. It has issues with running. If you vacuum more than a half an hour, 20 minutes, the motor dies, you have to unplug it, let it sit. It's got a feature in it to where it has to cool down after it gets too hot, which is kind of a nuisance, so while you're vacuuming you only get a little bit of time to vacuum and then it stops working. It clogs a bunch. The kids have climbed on it and played with it, so it falls over all the time now, which is just a pain in the butt. So, for a while I've been wanting to get a new vacuum. I don't want to spend a lot of money on a vacuum. I'm not looking to buy one of those $800–900 Dysons. I'm not going there. I don't like Dyson. That's my own personal preference. I don't like their sales motto and their sales pitch. So a couple weeks ago I went on to Google and I did a bunch of research and tried to find what is the best in-home vacuum cleaner for a good value. What I came up with was the Shark Rotator. Shark Rotator. I'm hoping I made the right decision. Now, what was complicated and bugged me so much is I went to Home Depot. I looked at vacuums there. They had some Sharks, different model numbers. Okay, I went to Bed Bath & Beyond. They had Sharks, different model numbers. I went to Best Buy. They had a Shark, which was ridiculously priced. Talking $400 or $500. I'm like, no way, I'm not spending that much money on a vacuum. And then I went on Amazon. They had Sharks that all had different model numbers. I went to the Shark website, they had 3. They had 3 different types of Sharks. And I couldn't figure out why is it the manufacturer only has 3 types, but if you go to all these other places, they have multitudes of different brands and different serial numbers. Or no, sorry, serial numbers. They all have the same serial numbers, but they had different model numbers. For example, this one is the, I don't even know what this one is. It's the 501. The NV 501, I think it is. Oh, let's hold the camera in the right spot. So, what I found out after looking and looking and looking is Shark, Dyson, and some of the higher end model vacuum cleaners, what they do is they make their line, so they have their specific ones that they're going to sell, and then they turn around and for each individual company that is going to sell their product, they modify them just a little bit, just a little, like color scheme and really that's about it, and the way that just the overall general style looks on it. So the NV501, what I bought, is the same as the NV627 or the, I don't know, there's so many different ones out there. It just depends on which one by which company you want to pay for. That's it. That's all it is. So, Mr. Happy Vacuum over here is going to get replaced. My other vacuum I want to buy a Roomba. You know, like a little robotic one, so I can just turn on and let it vacuum all over. But those are kind of pricey too, so I'm going to have to wait to buy that till probably maybe next year. But let me finish unboxing this thing and I'll show you what it is, and then I'll do some demonstrations. So I've already vacuumed the house with this guy, which you can see the canister there. Sorry, I can't hold my camera at the same time. It's pretty full. The full line says there, but I always just vacuum until I can't vacuum anymore, which makes Happy Vacuum. Oh, I got all kinds of little happy faces here I drew. It makes him concerned vacuum because he gets tired out and worn out, and then he starts burning up. So I've already vacuumed the high traffic areas, under the dining room table, down the hall, the kids' bedroom, which also we went and bought Emmett a new bed, which is over there standing up right now because I'm going to re-vacuum their bedroom, and I can't put that in there until I re-vacuum it. The one thing I'm really hoping about this vacuum here is the whole canister section comes off, and the motor and everything comes off of it, so that way hopefully we can get underneath the kid's bed and vacuum under there better, because little Rabbit likes to run around the house and he likes to leave little presents for us everywhere, like under the table, under the game table, under the kid's bed, and apparently beside my bed. He likes to poop all over right by the window by my bed. So yeah, with that being said, let's unbox this thing and see what we got. And just so you guys know, I've never done an unboxing before on camera, so I don't really know how to do this. So we're just going to kind of go to town with it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little knife. This is my little, I bought this for geocaching. It was like $5. But we haven't I don't need a knife for this. We haven't geocached in a long time because that's kind of one of our hobbies that goes away when bad weather hits. Alright, let's turn this here. Oh, look at this. This has got all kinds of stuff. So that was the other thing. A lot of the, all the salesmen, everybody I went and talked to, they said, oh no, don't go with that company. Don't go there, go here because we sell all the parts with it. And all the little attachments and stuff. I said, every single one of your stores, every store I went to had all the attachments. They all had the same exact attachments. But everywhere you went, they all had different opinions about that their attachments were better. And that their machine was better. So anyway, eventually I ended up just going on Amazon and ordering a vacuum set. Because it was the best price. And that way I didn't have to deal with salesmen, which I don't like salesmen. I don't like dealing with people. Look at that. This is one of my favorite features right here. It's got headlights. I know all vacuums have headlights, but this one actually has like what looked like it would be on a car headlight. That is so cool. The only complaint that I found that a lot of people had about these is that when they do order them off of Amazon and they get shipped, sometimes some of the parts are cracked. So they said make sure you look over it really, really good before you start using it, so that way you can return it or get an exchange part. Clearly, we don't need that. Or that. Or that. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Carpet floor. Cool. Okay. What else is in here? Anything else? Nope. Let's see what we got here. So here is the base of it. That's pretty heavy. I mean, that probably weighs a good 8 or 9 pounds or so, if I had to guess off the top of my head. I think the whole vacuum weighs 15 pounds all assembled. What is this, like a squeegee? What am I vacuuming up? Adjust suction for high pile carpets and area rugs that warrant an attachment. Huh. I don't know. Cool. Something to check out. Alright, a little brush wand here. Little extend wand? Nope, that's just a piece. One of the big features that a lot of people did like was the fact that you can adjust how much suction power you have by turning something somewhere. Oh, it's on this piece here. Get this piece out. So far I'm looking over, I'm not seeing anything broken so far. I'm happy about that. So this little thing right here, you turn that and it opens up a valve. And apparently it's supposed to give you more power, less power. I mean, why would you want less power? For heaven's sakes, be Toolman tailored. More power. Apparently they really like this red felt. It's on all the pieces. This is supposed to be the, I think this is the pet cleaner. It says something about how you can clean your pet with it. I don't know if I'm going to use that for the rabbit. It's kind of bigger than the rabbit. Back in the rabbit. 30-foot cord. I like 30-foot cords. It gives me a lot of room to roam. So yeah, that's about it. Let's put this thing together. Questions or problems? Don't return to the store. Call us. We're here to help. Yay. Shark. Mini manual. Enjoy the convenience of assembling your vacuum cleaner. Assemble the vacuum cleaner. Let's do it. Alright, here. Quick overview of first glance functionality here. So there it is. We're in our kid's bedroom. I've already vacuumed this floor with the old vacuum. The ultimate test to do when you buy a new vacuum is to vacuum it with your old vacuum and then check it out and vacuum it with your new vacuum. Well, I should see if I can get that off. Maybe not. So first things first, right now I've noticed the head here is about 3 inches shorter than my other vacuum, which is, in my mind, pretty significant. The brush itself goes from end to end, and it is, oh, I lied, it doesn't go end to end. I don't know, the brush is significantly smaller, so I hope functionality and ease of this thing is replaced by that. The power cord is significantly heavier duty than the cord I have in my other vacuum. Which I'm again, hoping that's a good thing. It is long. It's about 30 feet long, which is abnormal. They're usually about 20. So far, lifting this thing, it's pretty lightweight, pretty easy to move through the house. I had to carry it over all the boxes and the old bed, so that makes it easier. You can do this in multiple ways. Push this button here, the top one pulls off. You can add an attachment to that. Safety clamp comes out. Then you got yourself a little wand here. Clicks back in pretty easily. When you turn on the main power, it just turns on. The blade, the beater bar down here. Let's turn that off. That's kind of loud. It is a little bit louder than my other one. The beater bar down here does not spin until you hit the brush roll button. So when I first turned it on, I was like, hey, why isn't this turning here? What's going on? But you got to push the brush roll button, and then I'll turn that on. For the headlights, though, check out those. Look at those headlights. The filtration system in this thing comes with multiple filters. I'm very excited because I'm very big on clean air. Stacy hates it that I have a air purifier that I run all the time. So in this filter, there's 2 pieces. It comes apart, I think. And then it says just to rinse them out every 3 months or so, and then you can replace them once they're dry, which is nice. My other vacuum, you're supposed to buy new filters every time you clean it, and I don't ever buy filters. Ugh, let's get that back in there. Alright, I can't do that with holding the camera in my hand here. There we go, I need both hands. And then inside here, there's another set of filters. And I don't know if there's any more filters or not. I haven't really looked that far into it. So, let's vacuum. Canister's empty. Let's see how much crud we get up. Alright, so let's talk about a couple things. One of the big features of this vacuum is that when you are going back and forth, you're supposed to be able to turn this, and it's supposed to, you know, turn and make it easier to get around furniture. But what I discovered is if you turn it, it still goes straight. It doesn't really turn around the furniture at all. You actually have to turn it and kind of guide it to go around the furniture, which is kind of one of the big selling points that I was looking for, is that it would guide itself. Because getting around some of these here, getting back here, you know, but whatever. And then this little thing here comes off so easy it starts flopping around. It was kind of getting in my way. Not super bad, but it did. It was kind of irritating. Now for the ultimate challenge. Now remember, I did just say I just vacuumed this carpet with my other vacuum. And look at this. Look how much stuff is inside of that. Now, somehow this comes off. Look at that. That is disgusting. So that either means this vacuum is good, really good, or my other vacuum has sucked so bad for years that that's what I'm going to be walking on. Disgusting. Now, let's check the filter out. Here's one filter. Okay, first vacuum use, no dust. Let's check this one out here real quick. I know it's probably a little premature to be judging the filters here because those take a while to fill, but you know what, why not? Ooh, don't tip over on me. Oh, here I go again. I gotta put this back on one-handed. Oh, I can do it this way though, because the top's not on there. Ooh, our lights just flickered. It's pretty windy out today. We've had some pretty wild weather. We've had some snow lately, and we've had some high winds and lots of rains and lots of floods, which is unusual for our area. We usually don't get too much snow and floods, but we do get windstorms. Favorite time of the year. I love windstorms. So overall, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. I'm glad I got it. I'm going to do a couple more tests here real quick, because with this, you can't really get that far underneath the kid's bed. But with the wand attachment here, which I'm going to use next. What happened? I got this all tangled up. Ooh, I don't like that. That right here becomes a bad pinch point for the power cord. My power cord is right there, and I just lifted it up and pinched it. I don't know about that. Alright, so let's see. How does this work here? somehow there is a wand release button. Okay, we got the wand out. And then this goes into here. Again, something I can't do one-handed. Alright, I got the wand all set up here. And another nice feature is when this is upright like this, the beater bar does not turn. My other vacuum, you would have to lay it down, or else the beater bar would just sit there and heat up on the carpet, which would burn your carpet up. So, we got our cool little wand here. Let's vacuum. Pretty good. Look at it go! Alright. Alright, well I gotta say, I'm liking it. Simply put this back in the hole here. Bam. And we're back to normal vacuum. See, let me go put this back on here. Bam. Okay. Alright, I think this is going to conclude my tutorial here, my little video, my unboxing, and first time using my vacuum. It's cool, it's colorful, I like the colors, I like the lights, I like the functionality, and I like the fact that it sucked up more dirt and debris in kids' bedrooms than I thought was really here. It's really disgusting. And the other thing is, we just had this carpet. This carpet's pretty new. This carpet was replaced back in, I don't know, maybe April last year. Might have been a year now. I don't remember. I made other videos about when we replaced the carpet. So if you really want to watch those, go ahead and watch those too. It was really a surprise to me to see how disgusting the carpet was underneath all of this. It is so windy. It sounded like somebody was knocking on my front door. However, the one thing I do not like, and when they replaced the carpet, they totally botched this area up right here. And we called them and they came out and replaced it and fixed it. But it's just part of the carpet is just shredding. So I called them back and I said, hey dude, you guys, this carpet piece is just not holding up right. And they didn't seem to care. So I'm not going to go through that company again. I'm kind of thinking this vacuum cleaner might be powerful enough it might just rip that apart. So I'm going to have to be careful when I go over that area. Alright, so if anybody wants to know, Shark Rotator, Lift Away Professional. This is the NV501, and I bought it off Amazon. I paid $174. So Mr. Sad Vacuum here, he's gonna go bye-bye today. Goodbye, Sad Vacuum. It originally retails for anywhere between $350 to $400, and I kept going on Amazon and looking at it, thinking, man, I really want to buy a vacuum. I want to buy a vacuum. I want to buy a vacuum. And so I put it in my cart, and then every few days it kept going down and down and down and down in price. So eventually I just said, you know what, I'm just going to buy it. I'm glad I did. All right, you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you for watching. Peace.